Hey everybody, it's Matt with Crispi. I'm here with Lars, and today we're going to talk a little bit about some of the changes and updates that we've made in the Lapponia. So Lars, let's get into it. Let's talk a little bit about the Lapponia II and what we've updated and changed for the Lapponia III.
Yeah, so that's probably one of the biggest questions that we've been getting asked so far ever since we've officially launched these boots. Everyone loves the Lapponia II. Everyone's like, oh, what are we going to change to it? But it's only good things. So every time that we go to these shows, we listen to everyone's feedback, whether it's other people in the industry, just anyone who wears our boots that absolutely loves them. They come in here and we like to listen to them, and we really take that feedback to heart. So one of the biggest things that we have heard is everyone's been using that Lapponia II for just about anything and everything, 365 days a year. So,
which is a little different, right? Because we designed the Lapponia II as a minimalist, light, fast, almost archery, early season boot.
Yes, yep, and that's kind of why we have that little bit less tread depth on our sole. So the Lapponia II uses our Crispi claw outsole, so it's a little bit less tread depth, but it's going to use the same exact rubber compounds as all of our other soles. It's the Vibram Mega Grip rubber compounds, but it has a little bit less tread depth, so you have a little bit more ground feel underneath your feet. And it's just a little bit lighter weight overall. Yeah. But what we found is that people wanted a little bit more of a deeper tread depth on their lug. So that's why for the Lapponia III, we've changed over to the Vibram Mega Grip. So the Vibram Mega Grip sole uses the same exact rubber compounds. It is a touch heavier, not by much. It's only about an ounce, I think is what we measured it at. It's about an ounce heavier. But it is going to be just a little bit deeper of a tread depth. So when you're in that little bit more like rocky terrain or anything like that, or snow, then that's when you're just going to get a little bit better traction overall. You're not going to have quite as good of ground feel, but just a little bit more traction overall. One of the next things that we changed is we went from a double stitch rand to a triple stitch rand. And the only reason why we did that is just for a little bit more added durability in that rand. And then the next thing that we did was in our lacing hardware here, we used to have this nylon loop right there, which that nylon loop, we found that people weren't actually using it just because they found it a little bit tricky to lace their boots because it went from the lace lock to the nylon loop right there. So we went to all brass hard lacing hardware. So it goes from your asymmetrical lacing system all the way up to this lace lock right on your heel, so you're still able to lock your heel into place, so you're not going to have your heel slipping or anything like that. Other than that, these two boots, if you love the Lapponia II, you're absolutely going to love the Lapponia III. It's just some minor upgrades that we think will help out substantially with this boot.
And putting that new outsole on it, it didn't affect the fit or feel of this boot, right?
No, nope, it will still fit and feel the exact same. Biggest thing is you're just going to have a little bit more traction for a more versatile hunting boot.
Awesome. So if your Lapponia IIs are wearing down or you've been looking to get into a new Lapponia, head on into your dealers April 1st and you'll be able to pick up these new boots for 2024.